Morning YouTubers, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Yes, I know, my nose is all blocked up. Week 5. I'm absolutely falling to bits. I've tried to shift this. I've got ear infection in both ears, I've got an eye infection, a throat infection, and rough as a bear's behind. But I'm still here. And I try not to laugh because when I laugh I cough like hell. So I've got a load of clips here what I've been wanting to show you, but I've not been able to put them all together just yet. However, we're going to start with a sequence of clips which we did last week. We're playing catch up. What I'm trying to do is keep everything in sequence, but I've been so poorly I've not been able to put the videos together. I've been coming down doing the footage, but I've just not had the art to put them together. But however, we have started to make a dent in them, and like I say, it's raining today again, and where we're going to start these sequence of videos is we come down onto the allotments. It was actually there was an inch of snow on the ground, so I'm going to show you what it looked like. It looked like another bloody winter wonderland, so I'll show you that, and then we'll get into we'll go well, we'll come back here, but we will be going into the front greenhouse after that. So check this out. This is what it looked like. So that was a couple of days after the storm Dorothy. So we had snow, absolutely terrible. So we've had two really hard strong gales, and we've had snow. So anyway, like I say, it kept us off the plot, so we had to work inside the greenhouse. Now, I thought what we're going to do, and I realised we need to start getting some of these seeds sorted out in the propagators. So we went on a bit of a bend up, and we got 12 propagators done, all seeds in them. Now I'm not going to show you me doing all 12 because we haven't got 2 weeks to do that. However, I'm going to show you me doing some of these bell peppers, and we did them in a tray, and we're going to show you me doing some Telegraph F1 cucumbers because we did them in pots. Got a nice surprise in that particular pack. But I'm going to show you me doing them, so check this out and I'll be right back. Sorry about the rain. Join me. Doing some cucumbers. Just doing a few pots. So now these cucumbers that I'm doing are I think they're the Telegraph F1 hybrids. I've got 5 pots here because you only get 5 in the pack apparently. And let's see if they're true to the word and you get 5 in a pack. No, they lied. Absolute lie. Oh, you know, they want sorting out for telling porkies like that. There's not 5 at all in the pack. As you can clearly see there, there's 6, guys. So, yeah, 6 is better than 5. It says 5 on the pack. Could do another one now. So, just making sure it's not these pots are all firmed down. Right, so finger in. I'm going to drop 1 seed. Finger. Seed. Not going too deep. Just down about 10 milli, if that. Right, I'm just going to backfill it. Now these, we grow these every year in the greenhouse. Got some cracking cucumbers last year. We're going to be doing them. Let's get the little trays out. Here's my trays. We've got 1, 2. I think we can get 3 per tray if I'm not mistaken. What I'm going to do now is give them a good, whoops, give them a good watering. Now this is fresh water, guys. This is fresh water from the mains. When you're doing any of these, do yourself a favour. Don't use rainwater. Tap water's the way to go. Once they start coming up, you can use rainwater. Rainwater is probably the best thing you can use. But we'll be doing a couple of these in each greenhouse. Like I say, we'll have a couple of giveaways as well. Right, and go. Now then, here's a lid. What we're going to do, close the vents. Yeah, they sit nicely in there. We'll put these in the grow house inside the greenhouse. So there's 3 there. Let's where can I put the book? There's where we're fighting for space here, guys. Put them up there. Let's get another tray for these others here. So pat them down. When you're watering these as well, you've got to be careful when they start to put the shoot out. Try to be careful that you don't actually water the stem, because you get they'll actually rot on you. Right, and go. I will be doing a couple of these later, labels for them in a minute. Yeah, 6 in total we got out of that pack. It says 5 on the pack, but we got 6. Actually, I've actually got a load of seeds as well in the shed of these from last year. So we'll do a few more of these as well, just to see what happens. See them ones what we took from the cucumbers last year, whether they germinate or quit. That's locked off, so it's just a matter of just making sure it's closed. There we go, there's the other one, so that's it. So they're the Telegraph F1s. So I'm gonna have to find a place for them as well. What else we've got to do? I've got a whole host of different seeds to do, guys, so I'll show them you as I do them. I'll try and get as many of them done today as I possibly can. I'm going to need some of this, more of this perlite out of the shed, so I'm going to put the camera on pause and we'll be right back. Well, we're in the greenhouse obviously because it's snowing outside, and I've been doing a few peppers. I've got these sweet peppers, California Wonder, and we're going to be putting some of them into this tray here. Obviously we're going to fill the tray full of them. You're probably going, isn't that a bit of overkill? Well, yeah and no. What we'll do, we'll probably pick about 4 or 5 of them out. The rest of them we're going to give away. You know, we'll keep a few plants. Going to tip some out. There's quite a lot of them. You know, these are the seeds, and like I say, you could just go to a supermarket and get yourself a bell pepper. Just take the peppers, dry the seeds off, and then plant them, and you know, they're good to go. But these, well, like I say, we're going to be putting one per station. That didn't go in, I know. We'll get it in a bit. We'll put 2 in there then. Missed that one out completely, but I'll push it down with a dibber. At least you can see what you're doing with these seeds. Put them in individually. Just pick them out of my hand and drop them in. I don't know if I dropped one in that one there then. Well, there's going to be another one dropped in with it. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to push them down with my dibber. We only need a few of these. Like I say, we'll get about 5 of them, 6 of them, because this is what we're growing this year. Loads of bell peppers. We're not messing about doing all the hot chilies like we normally do. Right, so the ones that are on top, just going to push and poke them down a bit. Make sure, actually there's 2 there. There's that one what didn't want to go down. Now, like I say, we got more than we've put in. We've probably got 1 or 2 have gone in the same hole. So that's what they are, sweet peppers. We're going to actually be putting a label on them as well. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to use this sprayer to fill the hole in. That seed might need a little bit of a helping. Just spraying them with this is enough to cover them in soil. The compost we're using is clover, obviously, and we're using perlite as to keep the moisture. It seems to retain the moisture a little bit more with perlite. Like I say, what I'm doing, I'm just covering them, making sure the seeds get a water, and they should be fly up these actually. Right, so I just Out of all them 40 seeds there, we'll probably use about maybe 6. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pat it down with my finger. That's I'm going to have to do a label. There, that one, I need to get that there. That there was over the top of the seed, so I just moved it to one side. Yeah, it shouldn't take them long to come up these. We'll pot them on. We'll give the rest, put them on the gift table. Little label to say what they are. And everyone should have, you know, have a few of them. So there we go. So like I said, I'm going to put the lid back on now. In fact, before I do that, what I need to do is do a label. So I need to find where I put my pen. That's going to have to do. So there we go. I'm going to stick that on the top actually, like that. I'm going to put the label, put the cover on. I'm just going to stick them in the in one of the grow houses and keep them warmer. But that's it. That's one of them. Like I say, we've done. Must done 10 different seed sowings today. I'm going to show you I'm going to spin the camera around now and I'm going to show you what we've got. Obviously I forget what we've been planting, but we've done quite a bit of it. So just give me a sec while I take this off the stand. Okay guys, there's some of the seeds I've been planting this morning. Now they're on top of the peas and the peas are on top of the potatoes. The potatoes will take about at least 2 weeks to start poking through. The peas at least another week. So these will be okay on here for the next few days. We've been doing a lot of potting today. This is all perlite, by the way. We have got a load of vermiculite, but I'm trying to get rid of all my perlite. Well, I'm using my perlite up. We got 6 cucumbers here that we've done. These are some of the seeds that I'm going to be giving away. It's quite, actually there's still going to be a few I've got in there but I'm going to be using myself. These what I'm going to be giving to a friend of mine, Debbie. She was after some wild flowers for the front of her plot, so yeah, we've got a few bags there for her. There's about 10 packs of seeds there. I'm sure she'll like them all because they're all bee and butterfly friendly. I'm sure I can hear Elstone. It's just slightly spitting down, unfortunately. However, at the moment I've run out of space in here. I've got to go and clear some space at the other greenhouse, so I'm sure you what we're going to do up there in a minute. So like I said, I've got a lot of things to clear in that greenhouse to do a repair job, and it's not easy juggling stuff around. It really isn't. I've got a load of bushes that I need to put outside as well, but to intents and purposes, we made a start. So this is the middle greenhouse. So got all my potatoes chitting away. It was very cold last night. It's cold now and it's getting on, so covering them up. But you see there we've got some pink fir apple as well, so that's all the potatoes I'm growing this year. All them are going out tomorrow, hopefully, if we got a chance, a bit of sunshine. This will be coming out for the time being. All these buckets along here, these will be going on to the front of the plot somewhere. I've got to find a place for them. These are my blueberries. And you've got this bay tree here, that's going to go out. All the pots are going to have to go somewhere into the shed where I've repair this board here. I've got the wood round the back to do it, but all the compost is going to be taken out of here. That's something else I've got to do, so it's not easy. I've got to shift everything just to fix that board, and then I've got to get it all back in. my primroses are doing lovely there. I like coming in and having a look at them. I'm not putting them outside. I grow them at home and bring them down here every year, and I have a row of them along here. I normally have a row along there, but we didn't have enough to do all the beds this year, so I just had enough to bring down. However, all this lot's got to go out. All this lot needs to be moved. All these pots need to go in the other shed if we can squeeze them in somehow. And yeah, then we get to sort this board out. Then we could put the grow house back in, and then put all the trays of seeds into that grow house. So there we go. I say I'm going to be using clover for all my seeds, even my potatoes. I'm going to be using clover. In fact, I was going to go over to the shop today to get half a dozen bags of clover, the 75 litre bags, but it's raining, and I'm certainly ain't going to get wet, because every time I get wet I end up with this, and I seem to be getting it and losing it, and it keeps coming back, and it's terrible it is, but yeah, we're still fighting it anyhow. So you see me do them a couple of trays there, but these are the trays now. These are all the other trays. So you can see they're all now on top of the gutters with the peas in. And we had a plan when we did the peas. There's one or two of you's noticed, very observant. Everybody's very observant. You can't kid anybody when you do the videos, because there's always someone who will spot something. And I forget who it was who noticed. He said, "Mark, why didn't you soak your peas?" Well, we always soak as peas. We always soak as beans. However, the reason why I didn't soak them is because we wanted to slow the process of germination down, because we got all these trays on top of them, and the last thing I needed for them to be coming up while we still got the trays on them. And the reason why the trays are on them, because we wanted to put them into this greenhouse, but the problem was we had to do a repair inside the greenhouse, and we had to remove all the compost out of this side and remove everything out to do it. And that's another video I'm going to be showing you, me doing that. We've already done it, but I want to show you the sequence. And as soon as we got it all sorted out, then we wanted to put all the trays into we've got a grow house here, a grow tent inside the greenhouse, and that we wanted to put them into there. So we didn't soak the peas, because we wanted to slow that process down. I can hear that rain there. It's absolutely horrendous, it is today. But yeah, that's why we did that. And I'm going to put a list of all the things here which we actually sowed in them pots. Like I said, I didn't want to show you me doing them all. We've done them all exactly the same way, guys, using the clover compost. I will emphasise fresh water. Don't use your water out of your water butts and all that, tap water. You're best off getting some tap water, leaving it inside your greenhouse to settle for 24 hours. Gets all the chlorine and everything out of the water, all the impurities, they dissolve out the water, and then use that to water all your seeds, and you're good to go. Once the seeds get to about yay big, there's nothing better than rainwater, okay? There's nothing better than rainwater, so you switch to rainwater when they get to about yay big. When they get to this big, you probably transplanted them anyway. But yeah, we do them all the same. Yeah, that was what I wanted to show you to start off with. However, we've got loads more things to show you. We put another load of nest boxes up. We realised, I've got a sequence there. I wanted to put the nest boxes up because the birds are actually looking for mates now, and I want to get as many. I wanted to double my chance of getting at least one nesting pair of birds in these nest boxes. So I'll double my chance by sticking another 4 boxes up. So I want to show you a video a bit more clearer how I put the boxes together. I couldn't show you me doing the boxes because he had a mate with me, and I didn't ask him whether I could, whether he wanted to be on the video or not. However, this one, there wasn't a problem, so I'm going to show you that. And then we're going to come into this greenhouse then, and we're going to show you what we've done in here. And we'll be somewhere along the way of getting everything sorted. Now, before I go, I just want to thank Nigel. Now, Muddy Boots is a terror, he is. He don't say anything on his videos, because as soon as I do, the next thing, I've got a bloody parcel coming through my door. I just made a comment on his last video about he's using these Jiffy 7s, and what they are, they're like the compacted compost, and what you do, you add water and they swell up and you put a seed in the top. And I saw him and said, oh, I wouldn't mind giving them a go. So I'll get to do some tomatoes in them. So unbeknownst to me, the next day I gets a parcel turned up on the front door with a load of these in. So he's very naughty, but I've got to say thanks, Nigel. We'll give him a go. I won't grow the sunflowers like I was going to do in them, because the message come with the videos. If you grow plants bigger than mine, we're going to fall out. We're not going to be friends anymore. Well, I was going to grow some sunflowers, so we're not going to do that. We're going to grow some tat daffodils. They only grow about this big. He's a real good friend, is Nigel. So thanks, Nigel, mate. We'll get some tomatoes started off in them and see how they go. I might try them rainbow mix that I actually acquired. You only get about 10 in a pack, so we'll probably do 5 of them into these and see how they go. So watch out for that one, mate. But thanks again. So obviously this video, I've just done this video last couple of days, but we've got a sequence of videos to show you, so I'll try and get them up as fast as I can. Like I say, this lurg is really putting a damper on things at the moment, and this weather, if you heard it, terrible. We had a couple of dry days as well, so we've actually been able to do other things. Anyhow, I'm going to leave this video now. I'm going to pop off up to the hospital to see how my old fella is. I was up there the other day, and he's just had a knee operation. In fact, what they've done, they give him a knee replacement. He's already had one done, and the other one was giving him sticks. So yeah, he went in on the Tuesday, and I thought it was this Tuesday coming, but no, it was in, and they've done it, and he's very sore, but he's he's all smiles, and here's a picture of him at the moment in his bed. They're flashing his legs to everybody, but he's getting on. He's in his 78 years now. But yeah, he's doing really well. He had a smile on his face. Last couple of days he's not been himself, but he's been doped up. They reduced the medication, and he was full of himself, moaning he wants to go home, but he's got to do some walking before they let him out. So while I was there, the physio come in and says, Stanley, tomorrow you're going to be walking. We're going to get you walking up and down that ward. So hopefully he'll be home real soon, and the only reason why he wanted to have it done so he could get to his bookies. He goes up to bookies every day to have his 10p Yankees. He has an allowance each day, a couple of pound each day. My mother gives him an allowance to go and have a bet, and he comes back 90% of the time with more money than he went with, so he doesn't do too bad. He's the only bloke I know who actually wins on the GGs, but I think he knows them all intimately, all the names. Well, yeah, he had his knee done so he could get there. I said to him though, I said Stanley, I said, you've got one of them disability scooters, why don't you use that to get yourself up there? So I'm not seeing dead on that. Not seeing dead on it. He paid 1,500 quid for the bloody thing, and he won't go on it. He's too embarrassed to go on it. I said, Dad, you're 70 odd, mate, you know, get on it. I'll have the operation, he said. I'll be right after that, and yeah, I'm sure he will be. So anyhow, I'm going to head off up there. Let's see how he is, and we'll get this video up as soon as I can, and we'll continue the sequence until we get to the last one, which is probably about 3 more videos, and then I'm going to throw a competition at the end of that. I'll tell you more about the reason why I'm going to throw the competition up when we get to that point. But for now, from a very miserable, rainy allotment, I'm going to say farewell. Das Medania, Arrivederci, ciao. What was the other one? Ah, never mind. We see you later, folks. Getting louder out there. Oh! I've got my brolly. I'm not going to put it up in the greenhouse though, knowing my luck, the bloody roof will fly off it. See you later.